wookieers. How's it going? Let me get all set up here. All right, checking my audio. All right, checking my audio's good. All right, all signed and sealed. All right, guys. A few announcements before we get started. So tomorrow I do have a tattoo appointment at 10. I may or may not stream tomorrow. I have plans with a buddy of mine. He wants to come over and hang out. So if I stream, I'll stream. If not, we'll see about doing something maybe on Saturday, because I don't know what we're doing on Saturday. And then on the 31st, Sunday, I may stay up until midnight and just do a New Year's midnight stream. I'd like to see if I can get like a live feed where like the ball drops or something like that, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Man, I can't believe this week has passed so quickly. But I think what I'm thinking of doing, because I'm pretty much all out of kind of videos at the moment, I think, at least until we beat this, and I'll be doing a review for this, I think I'm going to do, I think we're going to do it for Lords of the Fallen, because I know I really need to get on that. I think I'll just turn it into episodes. I know I've been like up in the air. I'm like, what am I going to do? Stream it? Going to do this? But I know I need to be producing some videos for you guys. So I think I'm going to turn those into Let's Play videos where I'll break them off into like 30-minute episodes. Now, here's the thing, though. For those videos, I will not be editing. There will be no intro. There will be no outro. It will just pretty much be a straight upload from my PlayStation, and that's pretty much how it's going to go. Because you see, here's the process for me. If I did the Let's Play from my PS5, I would have to download it onto YouTube privately, then download it onto my PC. Then I'd have to wait for it to download. Then I have to go get the editing software booted up, and then I have to go and get the video, the intro and the outro video, and then I have to wait for processing. Then I have to re-upload it. So that's right there. That's about an hour. Not to mention the length of the time I'm going to take to record the video, which is it could be anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes long. So that's way over an hour I have for editing. And it's not that I don't mind the editing. I just think it'd probably be more time-wise just to do the simple upload. I mean, you guys still probably be hearing me throughout the gameplay. Because I got pretty far into the game already, just messing around. But it would be unfair for me to just stream where I'm at and just keep going. Because I've done a lot of grinding on my one character, so he's kind of OP. So that I'm either going to start that on a Monday or start that on maybe the following week. I don't know, but that's probably what's going to take place for the videos from at this point. I will probably take a break here and there from Let's Plays. Like if I get through, like when I get through this game, there will be a review. There's always going to be a review following each game I do that's brand new. So Avatar will get a review. Baldur's Gate will get a review. It's just Baldur's Gate is going to take me a long time to get through. Because if I look it up online, like how long it takes people to get through Baldur's Gate, Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, it says take an average player without doing side missions, like 75 to 100 hours to beat. So if you think about, if you have 24 hours in a day, so 24 plus 24 plus 24 plus 24. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you're playing the game 24 hours a day, it would take you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days total to beat it. So you can probably get it's probably going to take me about a month probably for me to beat that, give or take. So we still have a lot of stuff to go to, but once we get caught up, because there are some games coming out like Phantom Blade Zero, I think there's a new Final Fantasy coming out. Actually, it's the second one to the reboot, the remake, which I'll probably be streaming that before we do the second one. And then there's Phantom Blade Zero. Like I said, I'm definitely going to pick that up, but we'll definitely starting to revisit a lot of older games we streamed before, like Bloodborne, Neo. I know I also need to get through Wulong, so we'll definitely be doing that probably at some point pretty soon. But that's pretty much it for the update, guys. We were just kind of last time we were here, we were doing some stuff for May, and I think now we're trying to catch up to her so we can all go visit Sid's grave. Or we already did visit Sid's grave, and now we're posing as merchants. Oh yeah, we're posing as merchants or merchants assistants, and a big guy got his seal stolen, and we have to go get it back.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst without...
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, and Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
I'll take the large one.
Come, taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be...
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry.
I hate smoked salmon, smoked fish.
She asked me to help her
I don't know what it is, but it tastes like ham to me.
find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Ah.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different then. Tight-fisted.
Here you go.
Excuse me.
Look out for Big Bird.
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Come, taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
I'll take the
Finest
large
everywhere from the free cities! All but unbreakable!
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Jug of snake spit for the road?
Excuse me.
Come on. I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job. Doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know
Man,
where
I
you
still
find
turn Pokemon Go on, but it's like
outside town.
almost impossible to find good Pokemon anymore that you haven't caught 1,000 times already.
Come on, come on!
peaches and pears.
That's not a good thing sometimes to be, buddy.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
I'm hungry.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Daddy. I'm hungry.
Yeah, this kid could be just about anywhere. Just saying.
Shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
Oh, you do.
Looking for the people who were making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they taught me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him! I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Yep, here we go.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
Tell him that.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Does that mean we don't have to fight?
She had a brother?
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gill and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
I always laugh because Merlin's right next to me. You guys can't see it because of the camera, but he's adorable when he's sleeping because I can hear. So I can hear him snoring. It's funny.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones.
I've noticed like each one of my dogs have always snored. Every single dog I've ever had.
Safe place again.
Woody, Oso, Woody,
All right then.
Shiloh.
Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry.
Ace,
I know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always
Merlin.
come to passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Lateney's Cleft.
To Lateney's Cleft, then.
Laney's Cleft is to the south past the camp.
Okay, let's get going. I'm feeling actually a lot better. I don't know if it's probably because I had coffee today.
That's that then. No traders pass. No passage.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Oh, don't you guys look so scary.
Sticking his nose in our business. You should have minded your own.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
Indeed. Greetings. Oh, looks like they got a wizard. Did you know, Gandalf?
We got company. That's the law.
Wolford soldiers.
Fewer now.
Oh, look, there's a big bruiser.
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It will be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
You're telling me you can hear them from all the way over here?
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck. It's that guard from Bockland. Kill him. Kill them all.
Adios.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Better already. I needed that. There are no crystals here.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
That's that then.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the...
Bloody crimson caravans, scooping up all the best customers. Leaves.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Dude, I got so many. I can only imagine he's putting those like in a pouch, and I'm surprised he keeps his pants up.
Well, all that remains.
Cause it's gotta be heavy, because we got in so many of these seals at this point.
Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan. But if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
9 million for a coach? Dude, that's a lot.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Out of my sight, wretch.
I think winter's finally actually caught up to us here over here. I'm looking at the weather. It's now starting to get like 30s and 20s. It's been like pretty much fall weather for us. Like through November and December, which is supposed to be like our colder months.
Me pass! You found it! Thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Mizelle's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
I don't know how he carries a backpack that big, dude. That's huge.
We have a place on the wagon.
Dude, I'd fall over like a turtle.
Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
Right. Let's go.
Well, no, I don't think we get lost, but things always seem to go awry.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
Oof.
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding.
I really don't like this chick.
Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash.
I really don't like this chick.
Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
I really don't. I gotta say, I really like Bahamut in Final Fantasy X than here, but
there is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
you know, you could just ask Phoenix to go to the throne room, and she'd probably go, "Oh, you're alive!"
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence,
My prince.
tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you.
Oh, looks like he's staging a coup.
Crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella, and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Oh boy. Yep, that's definitely a coup or a mutiny. Oh boy. Things are heating up. I think we're getting close because I'm getting into a lot of non-skippable or I have to go here kind of missions.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge.
Yeesh.
Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
Oh boy.
What's happening?
No, they did.
Torgal.
Doggies allowed in that the room.
This way.
Oh, yeah, temporary.
Is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Guard, watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight.
But spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear.
Those were Imperial Dragoons. What in the hell is going on?
Good question.
Right.
Man, I can't wait till I'm done with Supernatural. The first show I'm gonna watch is the Onimu show.
Just hope he's all right.
You there! Identify yourself!
We have to.
You can always call me the Thunder Count. You guys want? Sorry, I've been thinking about Gundam lately. Ah, 19. Just about.
Quickly! Cut them down!
It's over.
There's no doubt about it. They're dragoons. What is this then? A civil war?
Cool.
Never thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer. Someone's brave.
What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is complete.
it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go.
Ah, a goods lift.
You know, you could have waited for the chick. Just saying. I still say Sid's ability, it's just the one thing that's so powerful. Whatever you get Belmeats or Belmont, yeah, abilities, that'd be pretty badass. Bahamut, sorry.
That's better.
Good dog.
Stop! In the name of His Highness!
Which one?
Hold on, kids. We're coming.
None shall pass.
Enemies on the rampart!
Time to fight.
Kill them!
Can you see him anywhere?
See who? I see a dragon.
It must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
It's alright, we've taken down bigger. Ow.
Get ready to move. Oh, good.
Ah, crap, Tola. Gotcha.
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
We're about to ask you the same thing.
There you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Ooh.
What now?
Is that Mother Crystal's heart?
What the hell is it doing up there?
Bahamut.
Bahamut.
Why is it attacking the city?
Your Highness, don't do this.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace. I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yud, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
Oh, I see. He's not attacking the... He's not attacking the city. He's attacking the crystal. Oh boy. Oofta. I think he just made it worse.
So, what do we do now then?
We destroy the heart.
We might come back!
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
What? And leave you lot in the lurch? I can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I. I packed everything up before I made a run for it, so if there's out you need, just ask. But I won't be giving it away for free. Nan'd never forgive us if I did.
Thank you, Goots.
Do you need out? Welcome to Goots's Toll. Right on, here you go. Thank you. Is there out else you need? Thank you. Is there out else you need? Thank you. Right on, here you go. How else I can do for you? You want us to make you something? You don't want me to make you how else?
Alright, just one more ability.
Drake's tail is right there, Clive. It's time to free Storm from the crystal's curse.
Oh, it's past time. But remember, Bahamut is still out there.
And I dare say we'll be seeing him again before the night is done.
I just got a feeling we're getting Bahamut's abilities, which would be cool. It'd be like, I think we're getting, I think it's like the ability of light or something. But I really don't like the redesign of him. I like the Final Fantasy X version.
We'll have to find our own path.
Do you feel that, Clive?
Ether. Just what we need. Another flood.
It's already turned them.
Then there's no reason to hold back.
Must be a way to climb up.
Okay. Joshua and Bahamut.
Is that Phoenix? Joshua! What is he doing?
Keeping Bahamut occupied.
Joshua! Joshua!
Don't, Clive. It's too dangerous.
Hold on, Joshua! I'm coming!
No offense, but
And we will. We just need to keep moving.
no offense, but Bahamut has a little bit more of an advantage on you.
Not now!
Since he can fly. Then again, the Phoenix could fly and be kicked its butt unintentionally. Ow.
What was that?
He'll kill us all.
God, I love the music in this game, I swear.
There he is. Joshua! I'm here, brother!
Clive. He can't hear you.
He's a little busy.
They're heading for the hut.
And so should we.
It's over. Farewell.
Kind of like Onimusha music if you think about it. Music I jam to. God, I wish I could play all the Onimushas for you guys.
We don't have time for this!
Dude, I'm gonna need more potions.
those the council chambers? How are they still standing?
I don't know.
He'll be all right, Clive. He's a survivor.
We're getting close.
Oh boy. And you will be?
It looks like somebody doesn't want us getting any closer.
I don't care what it wants.
Neither do I.
Damn it. Stop moving so much.
I don't want to know what that is. We have to end this right now.
Whew, tough battle, but I got you.
These beasts, they're getting stronger.
They are.
We can think about them later. Right now, there's only one thing we need to focus on.
The heart.
You know, it'd be nice if Tuchel actually transformed again. Just saying.
We might be able to get up through the building.
It's worth a try.
Quiet. There's someone up there.
Is someone there?
Mother.
It's you.
What happened here?
He tried to take him from me. Oh, my boy. My darling boy.
Is this the child you made with the Emperor? Why, Mother? Why did you betray us all?
You have no right.
I have every right.
Answer him.
We took you in, savage. Show some respect for those who raised you.
Respect.
Honorable Elwyn, always thinking of his precious homeland. But what worth is a homeland in a world beset by hate?
Father did not seek to protect his country. He sought to protect his people.
A leader's duty is not to protect his people. It is to protect the source of his sovereignty. The noble blood that runs in his family's veins. So long as this bloodline remains unbroken, what does it matter if a nation falls? One can always found another. Unlike him, I did my duty. I preserved my line. I bore a son of the noblest blood, to whom the whole world might kneel. That is why I gave Rosaria to Sambrek. That I might join my line with the Lesages and birth a savior of this benighted land, blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix! You sold your country for a child.
Why did he need another? You had Joshua.
I had nothing. You were always your father's son, so very strong and bold and daring, and yet you failed to awaken. Would that Joshua had been granted 1/10 of your strength? Oh! How the nobles laughed that Elwyn's firstborn was surely the son of a concubine, and my own, not long for this world. The shame of it! The shame of being slandered by one's inferiors! How could you ever know how that feels?
You're not supposed to.
You! Why didn't the Phoenix choose you?
Joshua's every waking moment was spent trying to shoulder the burden that you and the Phoenix and the Duchy foisted on him. That's why I became his shield. To help bear the weight. But what did you do? You betrayed your own blood and surrendered your son to his fate!
Joshua, my darling boy. I never meant to hurt him. The soldiers' orders were clear. He was to be spared. Why did you survive when the only one I truly cared for died?
What? Have you not looked out of the window? Joshua is here! The Phoenix lives on! He's battling Bahamut as we speak! Joshua! Wake up! I am a shield of Rosaria. And I will do my duty.
What are you...
Favorite. God, I love that music. Yeah, Miss Alheim, I look at both of your son, these guys. What the hell? It looks like one of those flowers. Might be a little easier if we gave Ifrit some wings.
We'll face the consequences.
Clive has learned Spitfire, press R2 and triangle to release a massive stream of light that shears anything in its path. Press triangle to aim, X at any time to cancel the attack. I'm fine.
I'll come back for you.
Move, aim, fire, charge fireballs by holding, okay. Evade while holding. Use L while holding circle to, and then release. Okay. Alright, so this is actually pretty freaking epic. Oh, sheer. That really sucked. How come I don't get any, like, overpowered attacks like that? Oh, come on!
Those things are drawing in more ether than I've ever seen!
You can Kamehameha blast. Come on, Clive, your brother needs your help. There you go.
Clive, thank the Founder.
It's now or never, Joshua.
Oh, come on. Dude, I missed so much damage on that attack.
We're not done yet. Ow.
Clive, get behind me!
If you're sure.
I think that's a good idea. Alright, big guy, get over here. Ooh. I think we singed a few of his hairs. Or scales. Ooh. I think I broke his shield. I got a feeling we're gonna get Bahamut's power.
What now?
It's gonna do exactly what Hugo did.
This is drinking the ether. We have to stop him.
Too late.
You have to be stronger than this. Come on, Ifrit. Show us your true power.
I think we just got wings.
Have we become one? It's not enough. We can do it, Clive. We can. We will. Together.
I hope it's not permanent. It'd be kind of weird, especially with him carrying Ultima.
Are you ready? Ready!
Embodying Ifrit Risen. Enhanced versions of most of Ifrit's abilities are available to Ifrit Risen. Light speed, addition to life.
How can we hope to match such power? By trusting in our own.
Oh, great. Now what? Oof, duh. Should tell the people below to take cover.
He would burn the world.
Not today. Come on, Joshua. This ends now!
Ooh. That definitely had to hurt. Alright, now tell me we do get Bahamut's power, though. I mean, it's only natural when we defeat Aeons, we get their power. Ooh. We broke the shiny toy. So what do you think about your son now? Both of them.
Clive! My brother. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You're alive. We both are. Nothing else matters. I never dared hope that I would see this day.
United at last.
Jill. This is for my father. It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more. Father.
Let me guess, she's gonna grab the spear and try to kill the guy.
The Mother Crystal. It's collapsing.
Right. We need to leave. No. Wait. I owe him a debt. Fine.
I told you we were gonna get his power.
Can nothing be done to hold them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
Madness is this, Dion. Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. The city can wait. Don't dally, man, go!
Your Radiance.
And I want you to find us ready to our next move.
By the light! Dion, have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once!
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands. I am here to save you, Father.
Save me?
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Sanbreque. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the master loses the power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your emperor? Guards! Take him!
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of your god? As the mother crystals crumble one by one, and the blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself. Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build.
You must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother.
Ooh.
Gods! Gods!
Father.
Poor father. How he doted on his children. That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches. Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks. Go, Bahamut. Kinslayer.
Not again.
Brother?
It's a long story.
You cannot stay here, Mother. Come. Take my hand.
Get away from me! This is all just a dream, just a bad dream!
Man, I knew she was evil, but...
Shadow, you will not take me!
I knew she was ruthless and evil, but never thought she crazy. That was unexpected.
Mother.
If it is consciousness that weaves your wills together, consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others, then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place. By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
That is the only plot hole in this game that...
Majesty.
Okay. Isn't that Benedicta?
To play? It's been a long time.
I thought she was dead.
What is your wish?
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Such feeble creatures.
Hugo?
Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom. And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness. The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment their flame burned bright.
Okay, that makes more sense now.
Soon, Muthos shall become our perfect vessel.
And then shall the world be remade.
Not before the bonds are severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away, may Muthos return to our side. By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Muthos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew. And so we bid you. Find Muthos, and sever every one.
To destroy that which has no physical form. You ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Muthos, and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours.
Okay. Okay, dude, you, okay, that just kind of got weird.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all.
Powers of Bahamut.
Taya won't be happy if I disturb Joshua. While he rests, I might as well see what Otter has to say.
I'd say we got probably 2 more abilities. Obviously, we're probably going to get Shiva, but then there's one more we're probably going to get right here.
see the pair that got hauled into tires?
What do I owe the honor? So, will it be? Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Ooh. I like that. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a little break and I'll be right back. Alright, how long have we been going on for? Alright, well we can keep on going for a little bit. I kinda want to see the sword in its entirety though. Gotta say, this one's actually pretty fun. I really like that one. That one looks... Ooh. That looks good too. I guess we'll go visit Joshua. Oh no, Otto. We're going to go talk to Otto. Okay. Oh.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
What are you making them skies then? Otto. First the realm.
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Nope.
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea.
Story
The leaves
time.
around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Wulu deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
Doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day, did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. We will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. You first.
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a cashier at her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up in and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains, it fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only two people who can. Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Now, this one is closer.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago. Any idea where they went? The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard. Suppose we just follow the shouting.
Goody.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens
Charming.
when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat slit.
How about you buy food and I'll do the fighting for free?
Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Fucking thieving bastards!
So, you see my predicament? What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Alright, we got about 10 minutes.
The scum of the twins. Picture it, Conrad. Your own... Ah, here she is. Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalam's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would... I mean, it may still be possible to buy some.
Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance...
Hey, Dan, how's it going, buddy?
...wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever...
You've caught the tail end of the stream, bud. I don't think probably gonna be live for another 5 or 10 minutes.
Herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
Doing good.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this.
But I've already drinking all my water. That's all that's left.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
May need a refill. If I refill now, dude, I'm never gonna be able to go to bed. I'll be up all night going to the bathroom. And I have a tattoo appointment today, so I can't really go and not get a good night's sleep.
Somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I mean, yeah, why would take a single loaf of bread when you could take the whole stack?
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
All right. Let's test out my new sword.
I'll take that one.
These all yours.
Ooh, I like it. It's doing good damage. All right, let's test out Bahamut. Dude, it's like homing missiles. I like it.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Holy crap! Ooh! Ooh.
It's over.
I think I'm gonna switch back to Atlas. At least until I get more abilities for Bahamut.
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an
New
apology.
apology.
You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
So, where did you learn to swing a sword like that?
In a desert full of ne'er-do-wells, a woman has to learn to look after herself.
Okay, so I'm gonna switch from Bahamut to because the fire breath is really good, but I want to wait till I get more abilities. Oops, not what I meant to do. Alright, well, I'm going to get us to that location, to the next location, then I'm probably going to call it a day. Because I still need to go for a walk. Last walk of the night. What's wrong, buddy? You all out of water? Alright, 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 alright. Alright, buddy. Oh, okay, okay. Merlin, I get it. I'll be ending the stream soon, in a minute. You heard it, guys. I have to end the stream because Merlin is out of water. I don't think I leveled up, did I? No, I did. See, I think that ability right there would be... Okay. Well, guys, I came. We had an epic freaking Econ. Oh, I'm going to call it Aeon. You know, I'm wondering if the Phoenix is actually more, because if you go over and look at Belfour, for instance, it looks very similar to the Phoenix. Man, I remember playing Final Fantasy 10, and I'd always choose Anima, who's just like the giant zombie or mummy. But anyway, tomorrow I don't know if I'm going to stream or first I have to go to get a tattoo, go get my tattoos done. Then I have to go to I have a friend coming might be having a friend coming over to hang out. I don't get to hang out with him often. If not, few things I do have to do tomorrow is I do have to go and run a few errands. Preferably, for the most part, I have to go to the store to go and get stuff ready for my new job, which is at noon. I also have to, gas up my truck, all that stuff. Whew, man, I'm so looking forward to it. It's going to be a short work week for me because I'm only supposed to work. I'm supposed to go Monday through Thursday, so I'm only going to be working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know if I don't know if I'm going to be working on Friday because, well, we kind of worked on everything this week before I started. Is that my work week is going to be Monday through Thursday, so I wonder if they're just going to switch out the day just for this week, and I'll be working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which will give me Saturday, Sunday off, and then start a new next week. I don't know. It'll be whatever it is. Damn, that thing is still not gone away. Oh, sorry. You guys can't see it, but I got a little souvenir from my last job. I was working on wear pads, and the saw blade is so much crap and such a hazard that I refuse to ever use it ever again. Like, we used to have a lock for it, right? And that was to keep people from going in there. And I knew the procedure. Like, you have to unplug the air hose. Well, anyway, so like I would unhook the hose in the back, then I knew how to rehook it, and I would do that before going in there and grabbing a runner or something if it got stuck. But they have it with a PSI. Like, it used to have like a single handle to push it in, push it out. But people were just running it too freaking hard. I think that's why they did the PSI system, is because there's no way you can do that, run it too hard. But it was much more effective. You just had to make sure people were going like, yeah, that's going to screw up the blades. As long as you go slow and easy, it's not going to bend them, but whatever. Anyway, the PSI system was always messed up. It's either going to have too much PSI and the runner just goes, like, I'm not kidding. It shot out of the freaking saw, hit the press, bounced from the press window, and landed in the bath that I have to cool parts in. Not kidding. So after a while, I just stopped using it. I'm like, I'm done. I don't care if you guys told me it's fixed. I'm done. So I just constantly just clip them with the nippers, wire cutters. That's technically what they call it. So that's where I got this little bruise on my finger from. It's a blister. Anyway, I'm definitely if it turns out my friend can't come over, I'll do a stream for you guys. Saturday, I don't know what we've got planned. I know Ice and I were typically do something on the weekend. If nothing happens on the weekend, guys, I will probably do more Final Fantasy, or I'll plug something in for you guys. And then Sunday's New Year's. So I'll actually do a stream for you guys, and I'll stay up until midnight for you guys. And no, I'm not doing, and I can already see someone saying, hey, why don't you do a 24-hour stream? No, that ain't going to happen. That ain't going to happen. That won't happen ever. Ever. I've tried it numerous times. I think I pulled it off once, and I'm like, nope, I ain't doing that. It's not worth it. on Monday, I'll probably end up posting some videos for you guys, like for Lords of the Fallen. I'm just gonna make a gameplay series for that. Again, to let you guys know, I will not be editing those like I typically do. I'm just gonna be uploading them straight from after I've done recording it, and I'm gonna just upload it. No thumbnail, no. I don't know. I mean, if I have the time, I'll make a thumbnail, but typically it won't be a thumbnail. Just gonna be just title, description, upload. But again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys all had a fantastic Christmas. I know I did. My sister got me, which I can't wait to play. Right now I'm playing Zelda. I'm trying to get through that. She got me Monster Hunter Stories 2, which I can't wait to play. I got so many games on the Switch I need to get through. I hope you guys are going to have a great New Year's. I hope you guys got some New Year's resolutions ready. I met one of my New Year's resolutions for this year, which is to lose weight. But my next New Year's resolution is to go to the gym and bulk up. You know, go further. So that's what I'm going to do. So hopefully after 6 months, you guys will... I have an idea of what I'm going to do if I reach my goal in 6 months. Is I'm going to show you guys... I'm going to probably give like a little bit of a tidbit on the top of the first part of the video, and then I'm going to do kind of like a slideshow. Like, here's how I started, or here's what I was when I first started. Here's what I was when I was on my Ozempic and keto diet, or after that. And here's what I look like now. And I've already thought about some pretty cool music to play on it, so I don't even care if I get a copyright for it, to be honest. But anyway, thank you guys so much for again. I'm sorry, I'm just dragging on. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a fun, fantastic New Year resolution, and you guys have some resolutions on hand, ready to achieve them in 2024. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all on our next adventure. Till next time, see ya.